Oh, and we're live. We are at it again. We are at it again. We're going to be talking about pop up jail. I literally just finally got put in pop up jail. And frankly, I just don't want to make a video and I don't want to edit it. So I'm going to go live and you guys can catch this live if you want to. I made some announcements on some Discords. I welcome anybody who wants to join because I'm going to see if I can get around pop up jail. Maybe I can win my case on appeal and get out there and get more Amex bonuses. So let's see what we got going on here. All right. So where's my phone? So I had Mrs. Money Minutes refer me from her Blue Business Plus so I could start my Amex Hilton Shuffle. But I guess Amex has been watching my videos more so than the greater public because I got this message. Now, you probably can't see it on my phone. It may wash out here, but it is the dreaded pop up jail message saying, Chad, you are not eligible to receive the welcome offer. In determining eligibility, we consider your history with credit card balance transfers, your history as an American Express card member, the number of credit cards that you have opened and closed, and other factors. Would you like to proceed? Your application will be considered withdrawn if no action is taken on this page. So I'm going to go ahead and cancel that application because, well, no, the whole name of the game is subs. Well, not the whole name of the game, but at least the first and the middle. The last name is actually value. So that is what I am going through right now. Danny Boy in the house. What's up, man? Thanks for joining. Looks like we got some more heads in here. And just in case you joined late, we're talking about pop-up jail. So I tried to apply on my cell phone with the link that she gave me. About the whole musical. Well, got kicked out. Don't know if Anthony said anything about the whole musical girl crush thing. I think you might have put that in the wrong chat, Matt. I don't quite understand that message. But let's see here. Let's open up my email because what I had her do was I had her send me her link. Where is it? I gotta find it. I had her email the link to me, and for some reason I'm not finding it. Oh, just found it. And what I'm actually gonna do is oh man, let me open up an incognito browser and let's try that. This way I don't waste a lot of you guys' time. Um, let's do it this way. Let's do this. Let's do this. I'm gonna open up a Microsoft Edge incognito browser and then paste the link in there to see if we can get around pop-up jail. New in private window. There we go. And I probably should be streaming this with my computer facing you, but I mean, I was just so excited to go live. I just wanted to show you guys this situation. So now I am in private browsing on American Express incognito window. Okay. So let's see. Let me double check the chat here. I'm giving you guys a step by step, and you're watching me go through this. Abdullahi World, what's up? What's going on, man? Dong Kim, Chad, how's the pizza yesterday? You know what? The kids tore the pizza up, and we actually all passed out. I had like one slice, and before I knew it, all of us were knocked out on the couch. Baldy's trying the same referral. Try incognito with the same referral. Yeah, that's what I'm doing now. So I'm actually doing that now on a Microsoft browser. So I'm pulling that up. Uh, okay, I got it. So now I just got to get around. I don't want another Blue Business Plus. My referred card, all business cards, airline partner cards, looking for a personal card. All right, let's go there. Let's travel. And I want the Hilton Surpass. So we'll do apply now. All right, it's spinning. Show me some love. Show me some love. Let me put all of my business in here. It's all stored on my computer. Date of birth. That popping. Email. That's good. That's in. Let's get. Mind you, just last week I got the Amex green card, so I'm still currently in that sub. I'm trying to figure it out. People always want to mess with you when you're going live. So let's put my Hilton Honors number in. Get that. Let me grab that real fast. Okay, come on. I don't want to waste the people's time. Paste that in there. All right, so let's look at the terms. Let's see what happens. Right now I'm spinning. It says please review the terms. This is where I got to before I got the pop-up jail message when I was on my phone. Now we are still incognito. So I've hit agree and submit application. We are processing your response. Oh, I'm still in pop-up jail. Oh, that's no good at all. And like, I'm serious. Like, you guys can, let me see if I can pull a laptop around. Like, you guys can see this. There it is. That's the message. Oh no, so incognito didn't work. I actually got some pointers from Anthony Venture to try it. Okay, we're gonna cancel this application because I'm not even doing all of that. So let's see here. Let's see here. Dang. Oh man, Tito, you are not lying. My telenovela has been full of absolutely chock full of drama. Man, I just got now. Normally, here's the thing. I don't ever really film Amex Watch Me Applies because it's a common thing in the credit card community that once you have a relationship with Amex, it's actually very rare that you get rejected for their card because you have a relationship built. So I don't really like the whole oh my god, we know how the story is going to end things. So you will never see me really do oh, check out my Blue Business Plus or my Gold Card. I didn't film any of those as a Watch Me Apply. And normally I do not film Amex ones because it is pretty much expected that I'm going to get the card. They're even telling me I'm going to get the card. I just can't get the sign up bonus. And I want the sign up bonus because other than that, for me, frankly, there's no point in getting the card because I mean, how much spend am I going to run through a Surpass card on my everyday? So yeah, okay, that was disappointing. One of these days on one of these lives, I'm actually going to come out with a win, and everyone's going to be really happy. But I try to keep it transparent because, hey, look, sometimes you got to satisfy the haters too, and there are probably some people out there who don't want to see me win. The credit gods are not looking kindly upon me, and I think I may be placed in mandatory gardening. And frankly, I was not anticipating that because I love my velocity as it is. So since I got you guys here, only 10 minutes in, and the last live, somebody suggested, and I should have gotten the name. Somebody suggested me going back and taking a look at Delta Sky Club Dining, SkyMiles Dining. And I can tell you right now, that thing is a thing. Apparently, I was already signed up for it, but I didn't have my Amex Gold Card linked to it. So I must have signed up for it before I got my Amex Gold Card. So essentially, I've actually left quite a few Sky Miles on the table. So even though, their value is sort of dubious, it's still points that I could be getting compounded on top of my Amex MR points when I use my Gold Card at restaurants. And it's nothing that you have to do beforehand. It's totally automatic. And it looks like the first time I used it, I ended up getting like 3,000 or 4,000 Sky Miles just for having a hamburger at BurgerFi. So I would highly suggest if you have a Sky Miles account, go ahead, go to SkyMiles. I think it's SkyMiles.dining. If you search it in Google, you'll be able to pull it up. And what they'll do is they'll just have you sign up with your SkyMiles number, link your credit card. It's like the Bilt dining app. Like I think my jobs may have been adjusted. So I may not be going to Texas, but I may be going to New York and California. So I'm definitely going to link up my Bilt dining as well. So that way I could potentially get 11 points per dollar on a dining excursion. So is it a credit limit thing? I don't know, to be honest with you. Credit limit thing because I got four credit cards and three charge cards with American Express. And my credit limits on the credit cards are there's another one. It's about $30,000. I think I'm at 30,000 with my four credit cards. So maybe I mean, I don't know. That could be a thing. But that's what's going on right now. But yeah, definitely check out Delta Sky Club Dining. Um I looked into it just like I said, because remember, I told you guys, if I write it down, where did I write it? Oh, let me block out my address. If I write it down, I definitely check it out. So I checked it out and it was a good look. John R. I was just talking to you, man. Thanks for the reply earlier on the airline card video. Yeah, definitely. I definitely try to make sure I get all my replies in. And also for new creators, now that you said that, for new creators, reply to your comments. If you don't understand, ask for clarification, reply to all your comments, definitely participate in the community. We have a great community here. And I was actually scrolling through YouTube today and I was looking at some new creators that actually have some good stuff out there, but I never see them in comment sections. I don't even see them in the more popular people's comment sections because most times they'll just only participate in comments where their stuff gets lost in the shuffle. Participate in your community. You can take a great example from people like Matt Clausen to participate in your community. Ask questions, just make a comment, throw a congratulations. Sometimes disagree, especially if you have good grounds to disagree with what the creator is saying, because if the creator is one of any sort of substance, they can handle disagreement and then you can talk about it and you still retain a subscriber. The subscriber still retains respect for you because they understand, hey, you may just have to agree to disagree. But yes, so that one definitely you want to do that. But yeah, John, definitely it's my pleasure to respond to you. You send me one. I'm a little backed up right now, but I'm definitely gonna sit down and get them all knocked out. I got all the kids down to sleep, so I got about an hour before they get up. So figured I'd go live. So let's have a look here. Danny Boy says, Built dining sucks. Most of those restaurants you can get extra points from are all in Texas. I live in Cali. Like, come on, we have plenty of great restaurants here. You know what? I even when I did the first video about Built Dining when I went live, I didn't realize that none of it was in California. I just simply assumed the Southern California market is, I mean, come on, or even the Northern California market, like the Bay Area, San Francisco, and all of that. I was just there in December. That place was awesome. I just left Santa Ana. I was working a hospital in Santa Ana just last week. I was there for a couple of weeks, and there are a ton of restaurants out there, and that's outside of LA proper. That's down in OC. And I think I may be going back there. So I may have another chance to hook up with Stanley Credit Frog if I can get in contact with him. So, but yeah, man, Built Dining's crazy. I know they have it in Atlanta, they have it in New York. So I think I may be going to New York fairly soon. So if that is the case, that's what I'm going to try to do and try to, get some data points for that as well. So let's go here. Let's process. Well, yeah, only 5 cities. Yeah, I think they have it in Texas or something like that. Okay, welcome to Miss Gina Young in the kitchen with Gina Young. She has a page of cooking. She's on my page. Look, straight up and down. You need to check her page out. She goes live and actually cooks some great recipes going live. So I would highly suggest you check out her great channel. Some of the food is just ridiculous. And frankly, if she opens an online restaurant, she can ship me anything that she cooks, period, because it looks fantastic. Thank you so much for joining the live. I didn't expect you to see you here. Just wanted to step in and say hello and keep up the great work. We all appreciate your channel. God bless. I can't stay, but I watch every video. Thank you so much, Gina. If you're still here, thank you so much. Okay, and looks like Matt Clausen says also you got a lot of shorts out of me for the moment. Putting together the video shortly. My nerves. Like, hey, it's okay to be nervous. Just knock it out, bro. You got it. Danny Boy says at chat, exactly. You would think Cali would be the first one on the list of Bilt dining, but nope. Yeah, I don't know. It's kind of backwards. Abdul Ali World says, Matt, just keep putting them out. You'll get the hang of it eventually. K Hart Z, I did 2 restaurants this rent day. Major points. That's how you do it. Optimize, optimize, optimize. Look, I used my Bilt card. I ordered my kids some pizza. I had some barbecue earlier in the day. And when I tell you we were done, we were done. But we had a great time and I got the 6x points. All right, cool. As a matter of fact, Matt, you got to let us know when that first video hits. Now, speaking of that, I actually have some other work that I'm doing, starting my second channel, my car review channel. Now, another creator said I probably shouldn't let people know about it, so that way I get an organic audience base. But I think I'm going to be doing some filming tomorrow with some other cars, so I'm looking forward to that. And I thought I would have had it up and running by now, but because of my travel schedule, I haven't. I have a special guest for my very first video, so I'm going to be cutting and splicing that video together, and it's going to actually be related to this channel because I'm going to be using credit cards in order to further that channel and getting discounts and extra points in order to do so. So I'm still kind of up in the air about the descriptions and such and what have you, but as soon as I drop the first videos, I'm going to let some people know so they can head over there and try to, just check it out. But that is still in the works. That is definitely not something that has fallen by the wayside. So, Matt, I don't know what my wife is cooking, but it has made its way up the stairs and under my daughter's bedroom door, and it smells fantastic. So, looks like Matt says the cities are Atlanta, New York, Dallas, Boston, and Chicago. So, yeah. Those are, I just don't understand. I sincerely thought LA was going to, if any city in California, Los Angeles would have been included, but what are you going to do? So pop-up jail. Back to what we were talking about. The original moral of the story is what happens when Amex puts you in pop-up jail is that basically you can get their cards. They're just not giving you any subs, which I think is a dirty way to play. I don't know if I dislike that more than the 524 rule because it's kind of like, all right, I'll order you a pizza, but like, I'm gonna take all the tomato sauce and cheese off of it. You get 8 little triangles of bread. Enjoy that and shut up. So I'd rather you just not give me the pizza. Like I don't know. I tried incognito on Microsoft Edge. I tried my cell phone, and I'm thinking maybe, just maybe, the fact that I am currently embroiled in my Amex green card sub, that might be affecting it. I may have to do this after I complete that sub, possibly, to see if that is if that could possibly get around it. That sucks if that's what I have to do. But we'll see how long they have me there. Chase has slapped my hand a few times for going to the well too much. So we'll see what we got going on. How much is left on the green card sub? I can tell you in a second. I think I got like $700. I think I got like $700 ready for left for it. So on my YouTube comments in my community post, young lady by the name of Midnight Feel says, try it from a different website or a different offer. I wanted the platinum for the 150K offer and I got the pop-up. But a week later, I was on creditcards.com and they had 125K and it worked for me. Sometimes it works with different offers. I mean, yeah. The reason I was trying to, and you know what, she may be correct. And the reason I was trying to do it is because my wife is an Amex holder. So why not take her referrals if I don't take anybody else's? And that way we keep the points in the family and we do amazing trips with the extra bonus points because she got the 15,000 points when I did the green card referral. So in all into the household, even outside of spend, that's 75,000 points just for one card. Actually, what I also may do is just refer her for a Hilton card. That way we have it in the fold. We have that free night certificate. And the best part about it is they have Hilton cards that have no annual fees. She doesn't like annual fees. So I may do that to see how that works. Hopefully it's not an Anthony Venture situation where both her and me and I am in pop-up jail. I hope she's not guilty by association. What are my thoughts on the Costco Visa, Abdul Holly World? Honestly, I don't have any thoughts on it because I don't have a Costco within an hour's drive. I never shop there. I just don't go there. So I would definitely not like to taint anybody's expectations of the card that I have absolutely no experience with. I thought they were going to put a Costco somewhere in my immediate vicinity, but it looks like they are not. Right now, the only warehouse clubs that I have in the immediate vicinity are BJ's and Sam's Club. So I can't really give an opinion on that one. Okay, looks like JB says I've been in pop-up jail for about a month. Yeah, I'm gonna keep trying and see how long they're gonna keep me in there. Matt Clausen says still can apply in July. Not much of a gardening phaser. Just throw a few. Yeah, just throw. Yeah, what I may do is actually before the new sub ends, the elevated sub ends, I'm definitely gonna try again. But I'm doing a guys trip to Vegas next week, and I was hoping to have something to go out there and run up a sub on. I got some expenses from my mom coming up, so that's prime sub territory. So I know Capital One hates me. I know Citi thinks I'm radioactive because of my inquiries. Chase has slapped my hand and now I'm in pop-up jail with Amex. So unless I'm just trying to get a butt naked card, I am stuck gardening and watering my plants. So let's see here. Okay, Hart Z says all of my credit card colleagues applying for Amex are also in pop-up jail. Seems like they're tightening things lately. Yeah, but that's the thing. I I I believe that they're tightening lately because also if you've been looking at the offers they've been putting out, they've been really good. Like the gold card, 90K plus 20% back on I think it's restaurant purchases. Up to I don't even remember how much it was up to. As a matter of fact, you know what? Instead of me testing my withering brain, let me just look at it. Um 90K sign up. Let's look at it here. Oh, I don't have that. Well, I'm not seeing it here. But the fact of the matter is they have it with 90K sign up, plus you get 20% back. It almost makes the card free for the first year as long as you just use it organically. They have that. All the Hilton cards are now giving free night certificates when that was just in the realm of the Hilton Aspire, which gives you one immediately. So it's like they're really enticing people, but us us optimizers, well, at least me, I've been just I've been getting beat up. So Duncan asks, how does one get out of pop-up jail? To be honest with you, all data points point to you just gotta wait. You have to wait. I haven't found anybody aside from some people who have been lucky enough to like other users said switch offers, use incognito windows, but I haven't heard a surefire way to tunnel under that pop-up jail wall. So at this point now, it's a time thing as well. So that's really all I can offer as far as that is concerned. Deborah E says, I'm scared about going to pop up jail with Amex. I haven't churned any Hilton cards yet. Yeah, that is exactly. I was not expecting the pop up jail, but it was my time to start churning Hilton and get them built up for the end of the year, get some points built up for the end of the year. But then again, My all gas, no brakes mentality, my high inquiries may have affected it, even though I have great standing with American Express. I don't know why they're giving me grief. Like I just paid them. Like legit. Just paid them this morning. So yeah, that's a problem. I don't know if I wonder has anyone done a recon call to get out of pop-up jail? Hmm, that could be an idea. Because they do have a reconsideration line. Uh technically you haven't submitted the application, but can you I wonder if you could recon out of pop-up jail. Maybe that could be a thing. But do it live. Yeah, no, I've been taking way too many L's live. As a matter of fact, I don't even know if it's gonna work because the reconsideration is for an application that's been submitted. And if I don't submit the application, technically there's nothing for them to reconsider. So this one, that one's a wild shot in the dark. I don't know what information they would ask for on live or else I would definitely do that. Oh, wait a minute, we have a data point. JB says I tried it and there was no success. So it has been done. Maybe just card services. Deborah E says, do you have a player two? I handle all financial stuff. My husband could care less about credit cards. You could at least have player two sign up. Yeah, that's actually my alternate goal, my alternate plan. She does not have a lot of credit cards. She does not have a lot of signups. And the majority of credit cards she has are actually authorized users off of mine. So she doesn't like annual fees. I know the no annual fee card is actually having the same sign up. So I figure I'll just refer her and I'll get some points on my card. That way we still get points. And I think that's going to be the plan because she's down to do it. She's down for anything as long as I handle it because, I'm the head of this credit stuff. So let's see here. Nope, that's not what I'm looking for. But yeah, that's it. So I didn't expect to really go live for too long, but yeah, I just want to talk to you guys about pop-up jail and let you know that they are boxing your boy in. Citi is just like, we can't deal with you. Capital One is a no bueno. And Chase is like, we gave you how many cards? We gave you four cards while you were 824. You can't have any more. So yeah, now Amex is not showing me the love. So, man, you guys might not be seeing any more live applications from me for a while. I might as well let my credit thing cool since they got all these inquiries on there anyway. My phone is going off. I just got to see if there's anybody. Blah blah blah. Nothing important. So that is about it. So yeah, I just wanted to talk to you guys about pop up jail and potential. I wanted to do it live and see if I could potentially get around it. So you guys got any questions for me? My player two is also in. JB says my player two is also in pop up jail. Guilt by association. Yeah, that's the thing that happened to Anthony Venture. He did a video while trying to get his Amex Gold. I think the personal. He ended up getting the business, but sorry. So he did a video, and it turns out that he tried to do it with his player two, and she was in pop up jail, and she hadn't applied for anything. So yeah, that guilty by association is a beast. JB, okay. Deborah E says, JB, I guess if you double up on everything, that's what I do for maximum points. Keeping our wallets identical keeps things easy. Well, yeah. Well, yeah, that's smart. That is definitely smart. But yeah, so we're gonna try it. I'm gonna definitely try it afterwards. Try to refer her to make sure she's not in pop up jail. Hopefully, she can get it. We can have a free night certificate in the barrel. At the very least, we'll have a free night certificate. And I think the only card in the Amex stable I would apply for without the sign up bonus is the Hilton Aspire because that's not part of the sign up bonus. The free night certificate is just a function of the card. But I want the points. You know what I mean? If it comes to a point where my diamond status is going to go away and I don't have any Hilton stays planned, what I probably would do, pop up jail or not, is actually get the Aspire to A, retain diamond status, which I've had for a couple of years. And you have to have it for 10 years and get a million base points in order to get lifetime diamond status. But I would do it to retain my diamond status. And even if they don't give me a sub, I would still hold the card because the card has great benefits. It's far and away the best hotel card out there, period. Nobody can touch it. So what do we have here? Jesus says, I'm going for all PenFed cards, but I'll wait until November. I have every card I could need. I hear that, and it's definitely not something you don't want to get super addicted. And if you have what you need, I mean, the rest is just fluff, to be honest with you. So definitely, man. Matt Clausen said, when Amex comes for you, they come for everyone. Well, I appreciate the sentiment, man. They just, they just, they they got me. They got me on that one, man. Because normally Amex is pretty good to me. They gave me that 60,000 point bonus for the green card, and I'm literally almost. As a matter of fact, I was going to tell you how much. I think I have $700 left. Let me pull up the app, and I will see how much I've spent so far. Because I had an expense anyway, a travel expense that was coming up, so I actually used it for that. And I have spent. So I got about $650 left. $650 left should put me over the 2,000, which I had 6 months to spend anyway. So that sub is definitely not going to be a problem. I've maxed out the travel purchase, so I'm just waiting on that 20% statement credit to come back. And that is what's going on with the green card. But they should have showed me some love. Deborah E asks, what do you think of the custom cash outshining the Amex Gold to get out of their coupon cult over in Grubhub for the 5% back on restaurants? I have the Citi custom cash and the Citi double cash. I would like the Citi Premier for elevated offers since I have about 30K points between the two, but holding off to see what the strat is going to be. Okay, first thing I'm going to answer. Actually, in the Discord, I saw that City is coming for Amex. Now, Amex has a lock on all the food. If you have a City card, I say use the City card because the reason being is the City thank you points. They have unique travel partners to the other big two. And then, in addition to all of that, I mean, maybe that pushes Amex to look at the gold and their credits. Now, I like to mix things up and I like to force competition because remember, we're not competing for their cards, they're competing for our business. So if City is nodding their head, I mean, let's show them some attention. This is the same way I say with the Bilt card. On the first of the month, my gold, it gets no love. It's all built. So if I eat out breakfast, lunch, and dinner, it is what it is, but it's going on that Bilt card. So yeah, definitely force the competition. I think it's pretty cool that somebody would challenge the MX Gold for supremacy. As a matter of fact, I think I should be able to pull up the post here that was put in the Discord because I found it very interesting because I woke up this morning and I read it because somebody has a City card and they were offering them a higher multiple on food for that. Let me see if I can pull it up here at the stage it was in. Da, 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 looking for it, looking for it. I think I might have found it. I did not find it. All right, now it's been lost in the shuffle because these discords go crazy. Oh no, found it. So yeah, so we have I'm gonna try to read it to you guys. So it's time for you to get a special bonus. Maybe it's your City Double Cash card, activate, and you'll earn an additional 4 points per dollar spent, up to 2,500 thank you points on eligible purchases you make at restaurants. So yeah, and that's on somebody's double cash card. So with the double cash, just so in case anyone isn't familiar, as opposed to the custom cash, the double cash gives you 1 point per dollar spent on all purchases, and then 1 point when you pay off said purchases, which total as a 2x card. But now on the double cash, if they're giving you 5x, that's 5x. You're just getting that on the front end. Then you get your 1 point when you pay, effectively making it 6x up to $2,500. So Amex better open their eyes on that one. So for that, I would definitely, I do it. Reminder: you have already earned 1 point, $1, and 1 point as you pay. Yeah, that's it. You can redeem, you can transfer if you have the City Premier. So yeah, that's definitely something. Deborah, if you got it, earn them, and burn them. Because technically, it's 6x back. You see, I would like to have the city premiere. Yeah, I want to see what the city strat is going to be as well. I definitely want to see, and that in addition to that, to the Freedom Rise or Uprise or whatever Chase has got going on, I want to see what they're going to do with that. Benj is in the building. What's good, Chad? What's going on, man? I appreciate you coming through. Brandon Clark is here. Brandon Clark says, I applied for the elevated platinum bonus 2 months ago and completed the spend, and I'm still in jail. I'm thinking they aren't going to approve me for another elevated offer until the fall. Yeah, I think it may just be a waiting game. So let's see here. What else do we have? Ben says, honest question. How has nobody put forth a card to compete with Bilt yet? It's very rare that banks would allow another bank to basically be the only one who offers a service like they do. You know what? That is a fantastic question, because especially with banks like Bank of America, I'll use them specifically in the vein that truth is, you know, it's crazy that on the surface, Bank of America doesn't look like a huge bank like Chase, but if you look at their corporate finances, they're doing very well, and they've actually improved the books over the last 5 years substantially. So I don't understand why they, who have their investment arm in Merrill Lynch, I don't quite understand why they wouldn't put something out as well. But right now, Wells Fargo's association with Bill really has them in the game as the ones who are giving people credit for something that really no one else is doing. They have the market cornered. And if the other big banks like Chase, like Bank of America, give them a chance to get entrenched, then they're just going to own, that's just going to be their competitive moat. They're going to own that durable competitive advantage, and it's going to be very hard to unseat them vis-a-vis, like, you have all these new charging networks and electric vehicles, but Tesla has the most established electric charging network, period, bar none. So now it's like, in order to compete, you kind of got to get them to wiggle. And now it's to the point where people, instead of trying to compete, they're just asking Tesla for permission to use their stuff. So you definitely don't want to let Bilt get into that situation. But these big bank guys, they're trying to figure it out. I mean, at least one would hope, because the more competition between them equals better deals for us. Matt Clausen says the Freedom Rise is going to be a credit builder. Okay. And Deborah E says, I have the new Bilt, and Amex Bilt would be amazing. Yeah, if Amex were to take that plunge and go and really, kind of hit back as Bilt is messing with them with Bilt dining and such, I could appreciate that. Okay, it looks like here. Matt Clausen says BofA is the second biggest bank of all. Amazing they don't go rent. Yeah, I have no idea why they wouldn't do that. I don't get it, because like Chase is huge. Then you have your Bank of America. And then Amex, it services their clientele, normally high spenders, high net worth individuals. They're established as the card company for that. But, Wells Fargo, their reputation notwithstanding, really kind of hit gold with the Bilt card. I mean, that's the best way I can say it. Because you have people who normally wouldn't do business with Wells Fargo having to grudgingly get the Bilt card because the value cannot be denied. It's a no annual fee card, $800 cell phone insurance, no foreign transaction fees. It's a World Elite Mastercard. Like, you get points on rent, you sidestep fees. Like, I don't know what else to say. So let's see here. Basically, no one has jumped in a mortgage. Those who know. Though who knows, Fannie and Freddie may allow it that, but that'd be an easy one. Oh, whoever makes it to mortgage first, it's a wrap. They're going to be printing money because people are going to be tripping over themselves to get those cards. Even people who are not in the credit card game are going to be tripping over themselves to get those cards, and especially people who are irresponsible who think this is a way to further their money. They're going to end up paying fees on top of their mortgage, but that's a whole story for a different day. But if somebody manages to give you points for your mortgage, forget about it. They will have literally created a money machine. Let's see here. What else we got going on in the chat? Matt says Chase is sitting on their laurels. Ben says, and as I've heard, I refuse to get Bilt because it's a Wells Fargo product. I've heard that. And I've also, like I said, I've also heard people having to move the other way because they can't deny the value. But it's crazy that with no competition, you have people who are stuck in that either or side. It's kind of hard to straddle the line there. So Ben says mortgage will be difficult. It's difficult to pay debt with more debt. There are regulations against that, which I pretty much figured. Um, but you guys, I'm just probably within the next 5 minutes, I'm going to be wrapping up because I got to get the Bambinos up, get them fed, and try to eat something myself. But I think this has turned into a great discussion. And while I wasn't expecting to go live, I also wasn't expecting to be in pop up jail. So basically, you can call this my visitation from pop up jail, and I'm gonna go try to figure something out here. So just in case you guys are wondering what that noise is, that's actually the Discord because the Discord goes nuts. So yeah, just want to talk to you guys about pop up jail, man. It's just it's crazy. Also, yeah, next week I'm going to be in Vegas. I'm going to personally, this face is going to be in Vegas, and I will actually be showing the place called Italy outside of the Park MGM, where I am expecting the creators to meet up in September. And I'll show you guys how it's free, how it's laid out. I'll probably go live from there, which would be a great place. If you are going to be at the creator meetup in Vegas in September, I I will be happy to see you because I am definitely going to be there. I mean, obviously, barring any emergencies, I will definitely be there. We have a lot of people on the roster. As far as I know, you can count me, you can count Calby Eng, the cat guy. You can count Anthony Ventura. I believe Spencer Johnson is going to be there. I think CJ from CJ's Credit's going to be there. Obviously, Luke Points and Miles is going to be there. He has organized it. I believe Chase Yokoyama is going to be there. Matt Welter, you're going to have a lot of great creators, a lot of great people in one space. So we're going to find a free space so we can have some drinks, have a good time. And I'll show you what that space is when I'm over there in Vegas. I will be there in, what day is it? It is the 3rd. So I will be there in exactly 7 days. So in 7 days, sometime around that, go ahead and look for that live. I'm going to shoot it on Pacific Standard Time and try to get you guys on the East Coast. And I will show you where our meeting place is going to be. So let's see here what's going on in the chat. Bup, 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 bup. Oh, if I put myself on deaf and I want to hear the notifications, I will definitely keep that in mind. I appreciate that. John R says he's had zero issues with Wells Fargo. Abdul Ali says can't go to the meet because I'm not 21. Man, you gotta find somebody who's 21. Just bring them with you. Use some points. That's a poor excuse. I'll see how I can get it to work. Deborah E says, so cool you're learning about credit cards so young. Way to go. See, you get credit for that, man. Find somebody who's 21. I'm sure you got a cousin that you hang with, or find a bad influence and go and do things in Vegas that have to stay in Vegas, except for herpes. Herpes follows you everywhere. So I'm just giving you some guidance as a older adult to a younger adult. But definitely find somebody, come out. Find somebody and come out. I'm telling you. I was actually able, before I shifted around and got my Delta flight, I actually had an American Airlines flight that I only booked for 19,000 miles out of one of their hubs for a direct flight to Vegas. So come on, man. You got to work it out. You got to work it out. You got to be there because it's plenty of time. Make a friend, get a cousin, get a sibling, and fly out. Who cares what they think about you and your interest in credit cards? No one's going to be worried about you when they're in the lights of Vegas, especially if you haven't been. Get that experience out while you're young. All right. Ben says, take a pic of Calby and send it to me. Oh, man. Okay. At Deborah, now my friends think I love debt because of points and miles game. Don't worry about what they think. Trust me, because chances are they probably have debt and have no points and miles to show for it. So think about it that way. When people put you down because of that, normally people don't really thumb their nose at things that, they find beneficial. So they're not understanding the benefits of what it is that you're learning very early that will get you to places that people will have to work and save up for over the course of either single or multiple years. So just keep that in mind. Don't worry about what they say. It's really okay. Trust me, you got a couple of years, you're going to learn. In the end, it doesn't matter. All right. So Deborah E says credit cards is one of my hobbies. It would be cool to learn about what other things interest you guys. So you guys can drop stuff in the chat. I'm probably going to be wrapping this up in the next 2 minutes. But for me personally, things that interest me in addition to credit cards is travel. And credit cards have exposed me to more travel and travel vlogging. I'm getting the hang of that. In addition to that, I'm into video games. Yeah, I know I'm over 40, but it keeps my brain sharp. I love. Oh, here's a secret that no one knows. Well, you guys don't know. Well, you're about to know. One of my passions is actually genealogy. So I have researched my family tree going back to almost the early 1800s, which is extremely difficult once you hit what's called in the African American community, what you hit was called the 1865 wall. Because before that, before slavery was outlawed, it was outlawed in the middle of a 10-year span, and every census is every 10 years. So they had a census in 1860, they had one in 1870, then they outlawed slavery in 1865. So you get a bunch of people on the 1870 census that weren't on the 1860s. So it makes it difficult, but I've actually traced both sides of my family. I've traced one side back to Jamaica onto Jamaican British plantations, and I've actually traced my American side of family into the upcountry of South Carolina. That's where my father's side of family is from, is northern South Carolina. So that's called the upcountry. And the county that they're predominantly from, Marlborough County, is actually bordered by, I think it's Scotland County, North Carolina, if anybody's familiar with those areas. So I've actually driven there. I've went to the family burial. I've seen headstones that are over 100 years old. I've held documents that are over 100 years old, and that paper actually gets pretty flimsy. But yeah, so yeah, that's one of my things that a lot of people don't know. Um, Abdul Ali says he's into cologne. Yes, I'm into cologne as well. All right, so that is about it. I appreciate everybody who has come out to this live. It was kind of impromptu. I didn't expect to go live, but they really threw a curveball at me with pop up jail. I'm working on another video, so Monday you can expect to drop. I've been trying to really get people comfortable with travel and especially points redemption travel. So I've been trying to drop pointers about that. So the next video will be concerning the hubs for legacy carriers and their accompanying airline alliances. So once you know your hubs and you know where you can fly from or where you can fly to, who has the most routes, it tends to make redemption flight hunting much easier. You may have to do a positioning flight here or there. And then I also touch on a few international hubs that make international flight, easier. So right now I'm in editing for that. That should be ready for Monday evening. In addition, all the other stuff that I got to do. And then I have that Spencer Johnson reaction post. I think I'm going to be having that video ready by either Wednesday or Friday. So let's see here what's going on in the chat. I'll do my setup. Cologne, make sure you get your Amex offer MR points if you got one. Okay, I will be looking for my Dior offer now that you have mentioned that. Don Kim says to know your history and your legacy. And it says, I don't have any Amex cards, got to finish with Chase. That's a good plan. Deborah E says, I'm a semi-professional vocalist and love conspiracy theories, doing my nails, hair, homeschooling my 3 teenagers. That's basically my life. You know what? And that's a full life. You know what I mean? Homeschooling, and I found that other homeschooling parents, I don't homeschool, but I found that other homeschooling parents actually tend to learn a lot of new stuff as they're teaching their kids. So I think that's pretty awesome, man. It takes a lot to do that. Then you appreciate the things that teachers have to deal with on a daily, because you still got to make sure now it's on you. If they fail, there's no one to blame except for you. So I definitely respect homeschooling parents. I've seen a lot of them do some awesome things. So Deborah, I hope you make it out to the meet and greet. But you guys, I'm going to go check on my littles to see if they're still sleeping, because I got to wake them up soon so that they'll go to sleep tonight and get them some snacks. So I want to thank everybody who showed up. Caesar Joel. Oh no, man, I can't leave without saying what's up to Caesar. I appreciate you being here. He says, I tried to go for the surpass yesterday using my wife's referral link, and the pop-up jail message showed up. Yeah, this is a conspiracy because they're trying to get everybody. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to check on the littles. I'm going to try to refer my wife to the no annual fee card. We'll see how that one works out. And definitely, you guys know me. If there's progress, both good and bad, you can have a lookout for it on my page, because I will post it, because I like to keep things nice and transparent. So I appreciate any and everybody who came, but I got to sign off. Where's the meet and greeting? The meet and greeting is going to be at Italy in front of Park MGM when we do the creator meetup over the Labor Day weekend. But I'll be pushing more details out for that. You can have a lookout on Anthony Ventures live tomorrow. He's going to be going live tomorrow, so you definitely want to tune in and check that out. Also, keep an ear out for Luke's Points and Miles page. He's going to be disseminating information about that as well. But with that, I think I have answered everybody. So I'm going to head out. Thank you so much. I appreciate you guys for being here. Thank you, thank you, thank you. You could have been anywhere else, but you decided to be here with me, and I always appreciate it. So I'll see you on the next video drop. And you know me. There's no schedule. I may go live at any given moment. So I'll catch you guys later.